Hello everyone, Jeff Marion again, and welcome to my YouTube channel where we're going to help you navigate a personal injury lawsuit. Today's topic is going to be what makes a good personal injury lawsuit. You've seen all the ads on TV. There's all those easy on the eyes 20-something telling you how such and such law firm got them hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars. What we're going to talk about today is the reality of what makes a good personal injury case. My channel is here to explain to you how you can navigate a personal injury lawsuit. New videos are going to be posted every Sunday, so click on, or even as they say, smash the subscribe button. I've been representing people that have been catastrophically injured in car crashes, truck crashes, and by unsafe products for the last 25 years. I'm a small place, and we get big results here. There's really three parts to a personal injury case. So we'll break them down and talk about each of them in some detail. The third part of a good personal injury lawsuit is that there needs to be what is referred to as a deep pocket. There has to be an ability to recover. In many cases, for example, in a motor vehicle crash, that's going to be the other person's insurance company. They will have bodily injury limits, and they will be for one individual, and for each individual in the car can receive up to a maximum of X. But also for the occurrence, for all of the passengers in your car, you only have another cap. In New York State, the minimum is $25,000 per person and $50,000 per occurrence. So that means one person individually can receive $25,000 at the most, but the other passengers, the driver and the other passengers in the car, can receive $50,000. Now you can buy insurance, and you can buy insurance at higher maximums than that minimum, and I would strongly encourage you to do so. Check with your insurance agent, or if you bought it directly from your company, check your policy limits. You should probably, at the very minimum, have $100,000, $300,000, which is available. Even better is $250,000, $500,000, and so on. When you're dealing with a trucking case, you may have policies that are in the millions. So that's why those cases, oftentimes with catastrophic injuries because of the size of the truck, the potential for liability, and also that there's enough insurance to potentially cover any injuries, lost wages, things of that nature. When you're talking about a fall or an unsafe product, it also may come down to insurance policies and how much insurance there is. The company itself, obviously, if you have a larger company, again, such as a McDonald's, there is an ability to pay damages. Again, going back to the hot coffee case, everybody got upset and up in arms about the punitive damages, which was damages over and above the lost wages, pain and suffering that you would normally receive. There are damages that are assessed to punish the conduct of the defendant. In this case, or in that case, excuse me, the jury found that McDonald's conduct was so egregious that they had all this knowledge and did nothing and could have prevented this woman from getting severe burns, that they took 2 days worth of worldwide coffee sales. And that was the amount of damages that they awarded. That's what they based the award on. The judge later reversed that. He said in his decision that the callousness of McDonald's actions were very clear in the record, but he couldn't sustain that and came up with his own award. So ultimately, she did not receive those millions of dollars. That verdict was actually reversed by the judge, and then I believe they settled out of court at some point later on. So how can you cover yourself if you're in a crash and somebody has that minimal insurance policy and you've got a life-changing injury. Well, you can also have uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage. So you can buy that. Again, check with your insurance agent or check with your company if you purchased your policy directly or online or whatever. You can get that coverage that will allow you to recover over and above. So if the person has 25,000, 50,000 limits, you can get uninsured for 100,000 per person, 300,000 per occurrence, or even 250,000 per person, 500,000 per occurrence. But in any event, what you can do is you can get that coverage and then you can seek to recover under your own policy because that person had less insurance or no insurance at all. In many cases, you may have a what's called an umbrella policy. If you're a homeowner, by all means, over and above your homeowner's insurance, you should have an umbrella policy. And that will cover you for motor vehicle crashes. It will cover you for accidents or falls that occur at your home. And you can get that coverage fairly cheaply, and you can get up to $1 million in coverage. So it's one thing to have a clear liability case and even a very serious fracture that keeps you out of work for several months, but there's only $25,000 in insurance that can be recovered. So ultimately, you've got to have all three of these pieces fit together. You've got to have the injury, the serious injury, when you're dealing with motor vehicles, but in any case, you've got to have an injury that certainly is changing your life, at least in the short and medium term. You've got to have liability. The other party has to be at fault. The other party has to have been careless. And then you've got to have an ability to recover. There's got to be a deep pocket, is the term. Either that's insurance policies that will certainly cover your injury, or a company that has assets that would be able to pay enough money to compensate you for your injuries. I want to thank you for watching today's episode. We have episodes every Sunday, and if you or one of your family members has been catastrophically injured in a crash, in a fall, or by an unsafe product, I can help you navigate the ins and outs of a personal injury lawsuit. So please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and check out my website at www.jeffmarionlaw, or check out my Facebook page at www.facebook.com/JeffMarionLaw. Again, thank you very much, and we'll be back next week with more information on how to help you navigate a personal injury lawsuit.